Hello everybody, Chrissy here. Before we get into today's video, I would just like to warn you that today's video contains swearing and thus is not suitable for younger children. Viewer discretion is advised. Thank you. Hi everyone, this is I, Chrissy. Welcome back to another Mega Man Let's Play. And today, we're going to be playing Mega Man 4. I'm kind of on and off with this one as to how I perform. So this could end up going pretty well, or it could end up going absolutely rubbish. A whole load of industrial robots went on a rampage and the world fell into total chaos. Oh, those 8-bit graphics. Those 8-bit explosions. Dr. Light quickly realised that mad scientist Dr. Wily was behind the nefarious deed, but he didn't know what to do. Rock, having a strong sense of justice, volunteered to be converted into a toaster fighting robot. Thus, the Super Robot Mega Man was born. I don't know why they're giving, like, the intro for this, like, the whole story behind Mega Man now. Like, shouldn't they have done that in the first game? Like, we know how he came to be. We should do at this point, anyway. Mega Man shattered Dr. Wily's plans 3 times, and bought a toaster. No. World peace has been maintained so far, but history repeats itself. Dr. Cossack, a mysterious scientist, has invented 8 powerful robots and sent them after Mega Man. Mega Man starts for the battle again. Yeah, I read that right. This time equipped with the powerful new Mega Buster. Yeah, because it wasn't called the Mega Buster before. The Mega Buster technically refers to the Charge Shot, which is the newest addition in this game. Anyway, going Toadman first, because it's Toadman. He's the easiest Robot Master of practically every Robot Master, as far as I'm aware. Right, so I've got to refamiliarise myself here. Right, so here's what you can do here. You can slide and all that stuff like before, but you can also charge up your Buster. And I'm really having... Oh, hello. I normally don't get hit this much, but I think it's just because I'm trying to, like... Yeah, just do that. Health was always appreciated at the moment. Oh god, that's a very tight jump. You may want to use Rush Coil if you're even slightly unconfident about making that jump. Right, okay. Yeah, I'm not wasting my time with you. Normally when I play this, I don't struggle so much. Okay, get rid of you. It's pretty simple once you're down here, because the rain up on the surface pushes you back. So you've obviously got to factor in the strength of the rain, and oh god, shut up. He didn't say anything, but I felt like saying that anyway, because I'm clearly too dumb to realise that he wasn't saying anything. Okay. Now, despite having the charge shot, I don't actually use it all that much. I just prefer to do this. Oh god, I'm having a miserable time with this. Okay, well that got rid of it. Yeah, the charge shot is basically just a more powerful Mega Buster. It's not saying all that much. I don't really use it. At least not here. Because often I prefer to get quick hits in on this thing, and pretty much anything really. And that is going to be the case when it comes to the Robot Master as well. It's just going to be so much easier. If I die to him though, I will be very, very disappointed in myself, because he is easiest Robot Master. Or, you know, you could just die to the fish. But that's significantly less embarrassing than dying to Toadman. He's that easy. Well, I'm not gonna rule it out. It could still happen. I could still embarrass myself there. So a lot of people tend to say that 4 can be quite hard, and I can kind of see why, but it's nowhere near like Mega Man 1 levels of... What the hell are you thinking, Chrissy? I swear to God. This is embarrassing. Jesus. I'm on my last life. And, you know, I played this one fairly, you know, more than 1 at the very least, but not a lot. More than 1, more than 5. I'm a little bit more familiar with it than 6 as well, maybe. Where the hell did he... That's a problem. But now I think I can just keep moving and they shouldn't be able to touch me. Okay, we're at the boss. Toadman is not a problem. You shouldn't die to him. Just don't use your charge shot at all. He just likes to jump over you, and then this is all you do. Because every time you shoot him, it resets his pattern. Now, he does have a move that, if for whatever reason you don't reset his pattern, will cause him to basically do what I class as a screen nuke. You can't avoid getting hit by it, which is why this is so essential in a way. He's not hard, even with the screen nuke, because this is basically all he does. This, like I said, easiest Robot Master in the series. You should have no problem taking this guy down. That was Toadman. I highly recommend going after him first, because he's a joke. I'm hoping that I don't continue to suck, because I swear to God, I was only playing this, like, briefly the other day, just to kind of get myself ready for it in a way. I didn't play through the whole thing. You know, just a couple levels here and there, just to try and get myself used to it again. And, yeah. Okay. So, with Toadman down, Brightman is next. I don't have much to say other than the fact that I really like the music that plays in this stage. It's kind of catchy. So you got these robots here, and these ones here. Obviously if you hit the light bulb looking ones, you lose light. If you hit the ones that shoot out fireworks, you get light back. And I screwed myself in the foot there. I thought maybe I could have hit that one in time. How many lives do I have left anyway? Ah, okay. This is embarrassing. I think I've already established that I can do that. I don't need to hit you. I do want you out of the way though, because you could potentially cause me to fall into that pit. I don't really like those things either. And then there's a lot of this going on in this level, like grasshoppers. I have no idea what it has to do with the theme, but I don't know. Shoot. Kill. Now, up that ladder I believe is just like some health. I should be good. Ah, bugger. Die. Hold on a minute, guys. Get him! Fly. Sorry about that, guys. There was a fly on my TV and it was distracting me. Oh, a life. I needed that. I needed that. I so needed that. That's embarrassing to even admit, but yeah, I needed that. This here is an optional path. You don't have to come this way, but I'm gonna come this way anyway because I've been playing like utter crap, and trust me, I need what's on the end of this pathway. An E-tank and a life. E-tanks obviously working the same way they did in 2 and 3. And we get back across here using the rush coil. There we go. Right, so that's a completely optional pathway, but it's worth it just for them. Right, so this is where we're supposed to go. I believe if you stay on them, like, it weighs them down. So it's worth doing. Oh my god, that was a very tight thing. I could have completely screwed that one up there. Come on, and look, there. Don't need that weapon energy. Oh boy. Here we go. So, I don't want to destroy these things, because this could make this much harder if I do. Because this is all bottomless pit territory here. Okay, take a breather, let that go past me, and here we go again. And yeah, we're done. It's not as bad as it looks, honestly. At least I don't think so. Get the toad weapon ready. I believe it's called Rain Flush, not Toad, but okay. So this is Brightman. He is weak to the Rain Flush, and he's also not that bad. He likes to jump from one side into the other and fire pellets, and he can also, like, freeze you, which is really friggin' annoying, because you can't defend yourself while he's doing that. But, you know, with the Rain Flush, he's not that hard at all. He's pretty easy. He's got a pretty straightforward pattern as well. It's just the only thing that's going to potentially screw you up is him freezing you. So, yeah. We've got a Flash Stopper. And next up is Pharaoh Man. I believe I read the reason as to why Brightman's weapon is the weakness of this guy is something to do with his eyes being really bad, but like, I remember reading that and thinking, I don't know how true that is, by the way, but he's a robot. I mean, it's not like it's a problem that can't be fixed, you know? Unless they made him like that on purpose, in which case, just like, what the hell are you thinking, Dr. Cossack? Oh god, I actually want Rush Coil here. Oh, by the way, you do get Rush Marine. I don't think I've ever used it when playing this. Now, you're actually supposed to be heading down, but I'm going to head over here real quick. I always do this because it's so useful. It's so worth your time. Because you get the balloon item. Yeah, there's a couple of items in this game, they're hidden, so you have to kind of go looking for them. Neither of them are hard to find though, and you know, once you've got it, it just teleports you straight here, full health. Oh god. This bit. This bit requires pretty good timing, because otherwise you're getting spiked. Oh my god, that was too close. That could have got me killed. That was just so fortunate. What a relief that was. Okay. Keep on moving, Mega Man. Oh, and you have these guys that like losing their heads. you just take out their bodies and they're no problem really. And we're already at the boss. I like the music in Pharaoh's level. It's not one of my favourites in the game, but it's certainly up there. Oh boy, time for the most embarrassing boss. All you have to do is freeze the bugger. That's what Brightman's weapon does. It freezes him. And then we just keep pummeling him. He can't do a darn thing. It's quite pathetic, actually. I imagine Pharaoh might be pretty tough without it. I wouldn't know, I've never tried it. But, yeah. He's a joke if you've got Brightman's weapon, because he can't do a darn thing to you. He can't touch you. Unless, you know, he moves just a slight smidge. Because that can happen. So we got Pharaoh shot. It's an alright weapon. Oh boy. Ringman. This is the one Robot Master I always kind of struggle with, I admit. It's not one of my favourites. So here we go. For one, the level is pretty long. And there's like 4 mini-bosses. And that's certainly not going to be everyone's cup of tea. It certainly isn't mine. Like I said, this is probably one of my least favourite levels in the game. It's not to say that it's bad or anything. It's perfectly fine. It's just a bit, it goes on for a bit. So, the whole thing with this is you've got these like rainbow pathways. You walk on them, they disappear. I like to just take the hit there just so I can get up there and deal with it. Another thing you could potentially do is use Toadman's weapon, because it is a screen nuke. It would take them all out. I recommend like sliding across those things though. So here we have the first like mini boss. And he goes down pretty easily, just got to take the table down. I mean, I've never heard of a hippopotamus on a table before, but things you learn every day. Of course I was going to get that. Well, I wasn't. Why wouldn't I? There's some health there. I hate when they just like, get right on top of me, because it's just like, that's rude. Okay. Next mini-boss. There's 2 types of mini-bosses. You've met one, it was the hippo on the table, and then there's this thing. I always like to use Rain Flash, because otherwise I'm stuck trying to time my hits on this thing. I could have sworn it sometimes takes more hits, but I don't know if it's something to do with the fact that I'm playing this in a Legacy Collection. So, let's get you out of the picture. Like I said, you're not hard. Get some rush coil, because if we come up here, meet Eddie. Eddie gives you all sorts of goodies, and I'm not doing this to be a jerk, but if you just keep going up and down, he'll eventually like respawn a new item for you. So as long as you don't pick up the item he dropped for you, he'll continuously respawn until you get something you want, basically. In my case, I'm after an E-Tank. And I will do this for as long as it takes until I get an E-Tank, because I'm that much of a cow. And he just doesn't want to give me what I want. There we go! Thank you! No, I don't want you, Rush. I do, but I don't. These things you might want to take out as quickly as possible, because otherwise they're just gonna Yeah. Oh. Now these can be a slight pain, because you gotta time them right. They actually fade from the opposite side. And I am going to Toad Man. I could probably get past it without it, but this is going to make the mini-boss a bit hard. Unless someone's kind enough to drop me some weapon energy. No? Okay. Fine. Be that way. Well, the Toad should still take... The Rain Flush should still take off a good chunk of itself. Because like I said, otherwise you're timing it. Oh, wait, I might still be able to do it. Never mind. Using that one Toad Flush, Rain Flush, so I didn't get hit by the enemy was still a good move. Oh boy. Time for Ringman. I might use an E-Tank here, because I've never been good at getting Ringman's pattern down. He's very, very fast. Now, he likes to go from one side of the room to the other, throw his ring. I'm gonna E-Tank. Sometimes I can't always tell where I'm at. And, yeah, just... It's actually not as hard to dodge as I'm making it look. But I've just never been able to get him down. I've never been able to get his pattern down. Never. That does it. Sorry guys, I've been... Oh. You got Ring Boomerang. And it's basically just a projectile that comes back to you. I'll be right back, guys.